South Africa under fire. Nigeria demands compensation as xenophobia crisis deepens. The situation in South Africa is once again raising serious concerns across the African continent. And this time, the Nigerian government says it is no longer willing to keep quiet. According to reports, the federal government of Nigeria says it will seek compensation for Nigeria-owned businesses and properties that were abandoned or destroyed during anti-immigrant attack in South Africa. Officials argue that many Nigerians spent years building businesses, creating jobs, and contributing to the South African economy before violence forced some of them to flee. The government insists that years of hard work should not simply go to waste. But that is not all. Fresh protests in parts of Johannesburg have reportedly turned violent. Viral videos circulating online shows shops allegedly looted, homes targeted, and delivery trucks stripped of their goods as tensions continue to rise. The renewed unrest has once again sparked debate about the safety of foreign nationals living and working in South Africa. As if that was not enough, another development has added to the controversy. Report says the Nigerian spouse of a South African mayor has been arrested after authorities allegedly discovered 28 undocumented foreign nationals at a guest house linked to him. According to the reports, the individuals have allegedly stayed at the property for about 7 days before officials carried out the operation. Investigations are ongoing, and the authorities are expected to determine the full facts of the case. The developments have generated intense discussions across Africa. On Arise TV, analysts questioned whether the African Union is doing enough to address recurring tensions between African countries. If Africans cannot live peacefully in fellow African nations, many are asking what is the true meaning of African unity. The panel also stressed that while every country has the right to enforce its immigration laws, violence against innocent people and attacks on businesses cannot be justified. This is where the conversation becomes even more important. Every sovereign nation has the responsibility to protect its borders and enforce its immigration laws. However, that responsibility must be carried out within the rule of law and with respect for human dignity. Criminals should face justice, regardless of their nationality, but innocent people should never become victims simply because they come from another African country. The events unfolding in South Africa raise difficult but necessary questions. Can Africa truly achieve unity if Africans continue to live in fear in other African countries? What role should the African Union play in preventing this recurring crisis? And how can government balance national security with the protection of lawful residents, workers, and business owners? These are questions African leaders cannot continue to ignore. As this story continues to develop, we will keep following every verified update and bring you the latest information. What do you think about Nigeria's decision to seek compensation? Do you believe it is the right step, or should both countries focus on another solution? Share your thoughts in the comments. And do remember to subscribe and turn on your notification bell so you can be updated whenever we post our videos. Like, comment, and share the videos. Thank you.